Well, you never know what happens in Fairfax, Virginia. They're currently in a sidebar right now, and that makes us chat. And we bring in Lisa Lockwood, Matt Mangino. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this third hour. Ron Schnell, social media expert, coming on. What do you expect from him? How telling is his testimony going to be? Lisa, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah, so the material of what was placed and what was put on social media during the time that she was making allegations against Johnny Depp, and were there bots involved? Were there people trying to suppress her campaign for getting her message out there? And was that done by Johnny Depp's team in any capacity, his lawyers, his PR team, et cetera? So trying to look for that suppression. And that's been a big deal with all of these platforms, with Twitter, with Facebook. Are they siding with one individual, and are there full out campaigns to try to suppress information?
All right, let's see what he has. We're going to go back into court right now and listen in. Well, that was certainly a very interesting testimony from social media expert Ron Schnell. We bring in Lisa Lockwood to discuss all of this. Lisa, I have learned so much about social media just hearing about that. How much has social media been impacting this case?
Well, it has. I mean, we're looking at an alleged suppression campaign. We're also looking at the forensic material and the metadata that surrounds gathering the information to find out if there was suppression, if there was a campaign to tarnish Amber Heard. And we did find that there were hashtags for many months and years in the millions that were negative toward Amber. What I thought was great, though, on the Johnny defense side in this was the fact that he said you didn't look at media releases. So when media was releasing information about the case, if the hashtags would trend based on getting that new information. And I think that was a good way to poke holes into his research and his data to show that he didn't use that. He was only using one source to find out when they were trending and didn't use the media component with it. So that's one way to poke holes in all of it. But certainly there was a campaign against Amber. We just need to know, was it organic or was it something that was paid for behind the scenes from Team Johnny?
Another moment with Johnny Depp's team that, I thought was interesting was he asked him, he said, hey, when there's a hashtag that says justice for Johnny Depp, that's not necessarily negative. But then he went on to say, well, all of them were negative comments on it. That is an interesting point, though, Lisa. Hashtag justice for Johnny Depp is not negative, right?
Yes. And he said that. He goes, well, anytime you're looking for justice, I would say that that is a good thing. So the hashtag, people who are pro-Johnny and they see this hashtag, you're going to have all the comments that are coming later on to what Johnny is against and what he's standing against, which is domestic violence. So his team will in turn, his fans, I should say, will in turn say something negative about Amber in those tweets. So yeah, it's a way to find out what is actually organic, what is happening with these tweets, and also was this contrived based on the data from Mr. Waldman?
And I'm pretty sure right now, if we go on social media on our Law and Crime YouTube channel right now, there's going to be a lot of social media talk right now just about this very topic. All right, Lisa, thank you so much. We're going to have to take a quick break here on Law and Crime. When we come back, so much more on day 19 of Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And that is once again Michelle Mulrooney, who is Amber Heard's former attorney in a pre-recorded video deposition right now. Lisa Lockwood, before we let you go, how do you think Amber Heard's day is going so far with all the testimony you have heard?
There's been quite a bit today. I would have to say the data analysis probably was not helpful. The testimony from Ms. Mulrooney right now, just talking about community property. We know that Amber was entitled to close to $23 million, I believe, but she only ended up settling and being happy with $7 million. So that's a pro for Amber, without a doubt. And then also Johnny Depp earlier, he had his band member there who talked about Johnny having drug issues, but also said he never saw Johnny strike her. So we've got a little for both sides.
All right, well, Lisa Lockwood, thank you so much always for your great analysis. We will see you very soon. And I have to mention before we go here on For the Record that co-conspirator Luis Rivera is currently on the stand in the Catherine Magbanua retrial in Florida. We're also in verdict watch for the Georgia slain beauty queen murder trial of Tara Grinstead in Irwin County. So check out our Law and Crime YouTube channel because you don't want to miss that. And that'll do it for me. I'm Michelle Yu. Allison Hall is coming up next in the afternoon session as she'll have much more on day 19 of Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Stay with us. You're watching Law and Crime.